dogs are the yin to the hamburger's yang. Franks and burgers are a common pair at barbecues and ballparks, and rightfully so. Handheld portable meals. They pack a convenient and flavorful punch. Few foods may seem as American as hot dogs. However, hot dogs are a derivative of European sausages. This fact and more can shed light on the humble hot dog, which is sure to find its way to a grill near you this summer. Mentalfloss.com says it's pretentious to consume a hot dog with utensils. Hot dog etiquette experts also insist adults should top their hot dogs with ketchup, which they suggest is a topping strictly reserved for children. Say what? Hello everyone, and happy Tuesday, Hot Dog Tuesday, and we have Sacred Emotions in the house and my mother Spark. What do you guys think about that? The experts say that ketchup is reserved for children only. Say what? No. I have to have my ketchup on everything. I am a ketchup fanatic, that's for sure. Almost as much as I like my Reese's peanut butter cups, I love my ketchup. Nope, her name is Sparky now. Oh, it's good to see you guys. I hope we get some more players. This is our last game, number 6. And probably Thursday, you will see a live post go up. We are going to do the drawing for Hear Me Out on Thursday. You know the rules. You must have attended at least 4 games out of 6, especially if your name was called on the comments. And yes, already it is over. We are on number 6 of Hear Me Out. And I'm going to tell you guys, the hot dog is a very American story. And this is from Feltman, who was an immigrant. He went from selling apple pies on the beach to inventing and making $1 million off the hot dog. Can you believe that, guys? What's more American than that? $1 million off the hot dog. From selling apple pies to selling hot dogs. I'll tell you what, there are a lot of people. Hello, Paula Widener is now in the house. Hello. There is a lot to say for the hot dog, guys. I mean, when you first see it, you're like, oh, hot dogs? Well, let me tell you. We have some very, very interesting things. $1 million off. Yeah, I come across that comment in one of my research papers about don't worry about what's in the hot dog, just eat them. Do you see why now I stick to purely the beef hot dog? I know what's inside of the beef hot dog. And it isn't body parts, that's for sure. It is not body parts. And I'll tell you guys, I had learned some very interesting facts. In 1867, Charles Feltman made a cart. He put a stove in that cart, and he would boil sausages. The cart also had compartments to keep buns fresh. Carts that sell hot dogs on the street now are seen in cities across the country, all selling hot dogs. How interesting is that? We do love hot dogs. Also, another interesting fact I came across, guys, that hot dogs are a NASA approved food for astronauts. And this is by newsdaily.com. Newsdaily.com. Hot dogs are NASA approved. How awesome is that? My Mother Spark, I love food trucks too, because, you know, 9 out of 10 food trucks, you have some awesome food in that truck. They make some awesome food, guys. They sure do. I see I need to move my camera over a little bit. You can't see the ketchup. I'm just going to move you guys over just a hair so that you can see my lovely ketchup. There we go. How's that, guys? Now you can see some of the ketchup bottle. Awesome, awesome. There we go. Now, a little too far. Darn it, darn it. I want to be able to see the ketchup. There we go. Now the whole board. You can see all the yummy stuff up there on the board. Awesome. Well, hot dogs are sold at many venues. Data indicates that the popular convenience store chain 7-Eleven sells the most grilled hot dogs in North America, with 100 million hot dogs sold annually. What do you think about that? 100 million sold annually. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow. Being a tourist trap are oh my goodness. Well, some are, some aren't, and some are. So I do agree with you. New York City probably has the most overpriced food trucks and hot dog carts out there. Yeah, I haven't seen a 7-Eleven in a long time. I mean a long time. We have 76 here, but I haven't seen 7-Elevens in a long time. All right, guys, are you ready for this one? Relish, sauerkraut, and even ketchup are the popular hot dog toppings. Now, what did I tell you guys in my comments about my theme nights? We have chili dog night, sauerkraut dog night, taco dog night, and it says here, relish, sauerkraut, and ketchup are popular hot dog toppings. Hello, TZ. I'm sorry I have to... Oh, hello. Jen's new channel is in the house. And Jen, we don't need 2 of yous in here today. There's not enough. So you're driving. I'm going to go ahead and take you off so it don't look like we're being overcrowded with moderators. All right, here we go. Now listen to this question, guys. And let's welcome Jen back in. I hope you get driving done soon, Jen, because don't forget we have a time to remember coming up on Tuesdays now. So I think your son will be out of school by then. I'm not sure, but I hope so. All right, guys, listen to this. Why are there typically 10 hot dogs per pack and only 8 buns per bag? Anybody have the answer for that? Why are there typically 10 hot dogs per pack and only 8 buns per bag. Does anybody have a theory? Anybody? Anybody want to try a theory at that one? Okay, I'm going to wait a few minutes. Let's see who comes up with a good theory. Why are there typically 10 hot dogs per pack and only 8 buns per bag? And my mother Spark said sauerkraut. Oh, I tell you, I love my sauerkraut dog nights. And if you guys get the Polish sauerkraut, oh, to die for. It is so good on top of a beef hot dog. So good. Sacred Emotions, Paula has an answer because the buns are bigger. And I always assumed 8 buns baked per batch. And my mother Spark, because not everyone wants a bun. Okay, good theory. All right, I don't think Jen can answer. I think she's driving, so she can only listen unless her son does it for her. So we're going to go ahead with the answer. When hot dogs were first introduced, they were sold at varying quantities at the butcher shop. Hot dogs were eventually standardized to packages of 10. But buns are baked in clusters of 4 in popular pans designed only to hold 8 rolls. That is why there are 10 hot dogs per pack and only 8 buns. You would think one or the other of them would kind of, let's change things up here. Either reduce the hot dogs per pack or up the buns per bag. So why they don't, I don't know. Hot dogs are a summertime staple that have an interesting and extensive history. And I'll tell you what, guys, what I have read about hot dogs and summertime and an extensive history, oh my goodness. Very, very interesting reading, and I'm going to share some of it with you. Believe it or not, this is a believe it or not. Well, then they need to fix their pans. Well, that's true. And I'm sure if they had to fix their pans, oh my goodness, that would be a very expensive undertaking. So that's probably why they will never change the hot dogs or the buns. Dysfunctional marriage. Well, that's true. All right, hot dogs are often associated with what city? Hot dogs are often associated with what city? Do you guys want to venture a guess? Let's see if you hit the nail on the head. Hot dogs are often associated with what city? However, hot dogs gained popularity across the country in the 20th century. All right, guys, what city? I do recall mentioning it just a few moments ago. All right, Paula Widener jumped in with New York. Ding, 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 ding. That's right. Hot dogs are often associated with New York City. However, they gained their popularity across the country in the 20th century. And we had some good guesses. That's good. Hot dogs are often called what? Hot dogs are often called what? This refers to a place in Germany where porks similar to hot dogs are believed to have originated. Hot dogs are often called what? And we have wieners. We have wieners. Oh, come on, guys. I mentioned it just a few minutes ago. Hot dogs are often called Frankfurters. Frankfurters. This refers to Frankfurt, Germany. Frankfurt, Germany, where pork sausages similar to hot dogs are believed to have originated. Oh, let me take a drink. Sacred says, nope, wieners. Wieners, wieners. I think a lot of people shortened them to wieners because it's easier if you're talking fast. It comes out better than hot dogs. So if you're a fast talker, of course you're going to say wieners because it's easier to pronounce and faster to pronounce. I'm going to eat a Frank today. Hot dogs were given their name by cartoonist Tad Dorgan. He observed a vendor selling hot Dachshund sausage dogs during a baseball game in New York City's Polo Grounds. As legend has it, Dorgan couldn't spell the name of the dog. So instead of writing only hot dogs, the name eventually caught on. Wow, he just wrote only hot dogs. Wow, and that's how we got our name. Sacred said, I only eat Oscar Mayer, and we had Mother Spark. Hot diggity dog. Despite several jokes as well as speculation regarding what hot dogs contain, hot dogs are cured and cooked sausages that contain, now you guys listening up, that contain mainly pork, beef, chicken, and turkey. Pork, beef, chicken, and turkey. Now you see why I only eat the beef dogs. The meats come from the muscle of the animals. A product contains organ meats. It must be declared on the packages. Now, if you guys look at the real teeny tiny magnifying glass writing, you will see it says contains organ meats, but it's so small you would not catch it with the naked eye. All right, guys, we had some interesting fun facts there. So, we are going to announce our number one comment for the last, hear me out, the number one comment. And I need to get my, shoot, I need these. I hope I have enough. I forgot I needed more magnets in here. I think I got enough, if I can get them all apart. All right, our number one comment for hot dogs is, I only eat my hot dogs fried with a little butter for crispy shell on them, topped with shredded sharp cheese and ketchup. If I'm feeling fancy, I toss on a tiny diced onions and chili. It's not a perfect chili dog unless you can eat it with a fork. And you see I have my fork right here next to my chili dog night. Awesome sauce. Who recognizes that comment? Anybody? Anybody? It's sacred, exactly what I ate last night. Awesome. Use bubble gum. Yeah, I'll have to use bubble gum. Shoot. All right. Anybody recognize that? And my Mother Spark said sacred. Exactly right. Sacred emotions. Number one comment about chili. All right, give her a big hand, everyone. Congratulations, Sacred Emotions, on your chili comment. All right, guys, as you know, my daughter Tiffany had surgery yesterday. So I do want to thank all of you who said your prayers, who asked me how she's doing. Thank you very much. She is doing fantastic. She'll be coming home soon. And so I am going to excuse her if she doesn't pop in. She's got a lot on her plate in the hospital. And of course, family and surgeries and health come first. So we are going to excuse her for not being here. She will get credit. So thank you so much, everyone, for your lovely prayers for my daughter. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, I have a fun. Where is everyone today? Oh, my goodness. You would think that last one they would come because they only hurt themselves when they don't. All right, guys, I have a fun trivia for you. A fun trivia. We have 5 trivia questions. And here we go. Trivia. Hot dog trivia time. Paula said you're welcome and tell Tiffany to get well. I sure will. Thank you so much, Paula. All right, guys. Our number 1 trivia question. And it is multiple choice. So you guys are going to love that. All right. Number 1, what is a hot dog? What is a hot dog? Is it a steamed link sausage sandwich, a dog from Denmark, or a type of pet? A, B, or C? A steamed link sausage sandwich, B, a dog from Denmark, or C, a type of pet? What is a hot dog? Pick your letter, A, B, or C. Sacred Emotions coming in with A. She's got A steamed link sausage sandwich. And we have my mother Spark coming in, Paula coming in. Let's see if Jen Zora comes in with the same result. I hope she can write a letter. Can you write a letter, Jen? Just a simple A, B, or C? I hope you can. It'd be fun to have you involved. A, B, or C? What is a hot dog? A steamed link sausage? B, a dog from Denmark? Or C, a type of pet? All right. Sacred said, I want a red dog named Hot Dog. Only you, Angel, only you. All right, let's go on to number 2. Number 2. My mother Spark says I'll be Jen. Oh, how sweet. All right, guys, number 2. Where did the hot dog come from? A, United Kingdom. B, Spain. Or C, Germany? Where did the hot dog come from? A, United Kingdom, B, Spain, or C, Germany? What will it be? We have Sacred coming in with C, Germany. All right, let's see if the others get it. Where did the hot dog come from? A, United Kingdom, B, Spain, C, Germany. My mother Spark coming in with Germany. Paula, Germany. Let's see if Jen can pop in her letter. All right, you guys are doing fantastic. You were listening. Yes, you were. You were listening. All right, number 3. What is a hot dog made of? A, steak, rice, and bananas. B, sausage, bread, and mustard. Or C, steak, onion, and salad. All right, guys, what's it gonna be? What is a hot dog made of? A, steak, rice, and bananas. B, sausage, bread, and mustard. Or C, steak, onion, and salad. And we have C, C, C. Jen says C. Paula, I used to live in Frankfurt, Germany. And Sacred saying B, B. My mother Spark says B, Sacred says B. All right, guys, what's it going to be, Paula? What's your answer? A, B, or C? Yes, we have B's coming in. Sausage, bread, and mustard. You guys were really listening to my facts. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm going to give all of you a big hand. You are really doing good on this trivia. Yes, a big hand for everyone. All right, guys, number 4. Which port is a hot dog associated to? Which port is a hot dog associated to? A, baseball, B, swimming, or C, tennis? Which port is hot dog associated to? A, baseball, B, swimming, or C, tennis? And we have a B coming in. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be sport, but they spelled it wrong. I read it exactly how they put it. I think it is supposed to be sport. Somebody typed it up wrong. All right, we have, let's see, we have Paula with B. No. A and my mother Spark A. We're waiting on Paula, I believe. I'm allergic to bees. Hey, MMS, I am too. I am too. Very allergic to bees. My son saved my life one year because when he was little, I got stung in the foot by a bee. We were out in the yard playing with the kids and it stung me and I tried to make it to the house. My throat started closing. I couldn't breathe and I passed out. And my son at the time was only 4 years old and he called the ambulance, the operator. I always taught him how to dial the operator. And that little boy saved my life. All right. Which sport is hot dog associated to? Yes, A, baseball. That's exactly right, baseball. All right, guys, here we go. Number 5 trivia question. What type of food is a hot dog? A, healthy food, B, fast food, or C, gourmet food? Yeah, I have too. I haven't been stung in many years, knock on wood. Do you carry around your EpiPen? My doctor forgot to prescribe my EpiPen and I forgot to ask, so I gotta get mine. All right, what type of food is a hot dog? A, healthy food, B, fast food, or C, gourmet food? Uh-oh, I think we lost Jen. I hope not. Try to stay in here, Jen. I know you gotta drive, honey. Yeah, I don't like needles either, but they sure are a comfort when you need them. All right, we have a B. We have a B, and we have a B. If you said B, you are absolutely correct. Fast food. Wow, you guys did extremely well on that mini trivia. All right, guys, I have some more fun facts for you. Before we pick our number 2 winner, I have some fun facts for you. The history of a hot dog reveals different answers. Charles Feldman, a German immigrant who came to America as a teenager in 1856, is said to have invented the hot dog when he took German frankfurters, put them in elongated buns, and sold them from a pushcart on Coney Island to make money. In 1856, he sold them from a pushcart in Coney Island. to make money. Feltman went on to establish a successful restaurant empire around the creation. But years after he died, his sons sold the company to a hotel owner, and it went out of business in the 1950s. Oh, that's so hard to absorb. Like, you know, you built this legacy for your children, and they end up selling it, and it went out of business in the 1950s. So sad. Feltman's Hot Dog was resurrected 5 years ago when brothers Joe and Michael Quinn started Feltman's of Coney Island. How many have heard of that? Have you guys heard of that? Yeah, that is terrible. Oh my goodness. All his legacy he built, and then boom, gone in a blink of an eye. Armed with the original Feltman's recipe and spice blend, which was handed down to them by their grandfather, who received it decades ago from a friend and former Feltman's employee, they set out to bring the original hot dog back to New York. How awesome is that? That turned a sad story upside down on its ear, and they brought it back. Michael Quinn, a Coney Island historian, said he believes Charles Feltman intended to create a sandwich when he first put a frankfurter in a bun in one archived photo of the original Feltman's restaurant Quinn found during his research. How awesome is that, to find a photograph of the original Feltman's hot dog the way he intended it to be sold? That is just awesome. The menu item was advertised on the window as a frankfurter sandwich. Advertised as a frankfurter sandwich. Oh no, Sterling, you behave yourself. You can never, ever, I can't set my phone or my tablets down anywhere, guys, because Boo Boo and Princess, let me tell you, I left my keyboard out the other day. I was working on the big computer, and I left my keyboard out, and Boo just walking all over it. You wouldn't believe the mess I had to clean up on my screen. What a mess he created. All right, she was tapping the lights on your speaker. Oh, no. I think it's in the sandwich family. It's a meat between bread, Quinn said. But for me, a hot dog is a hot dog is a hot dog. Now, how many of you think a hot dog is a sandwich or just a hot dog? I do not believe it's a sandwich myself. It don't look like a sandwich. We don't build it like a sandwich. It's just a hot dog. A yummy, yummy hot dog. All right, my mother Sparks said she'll be good from now on. Over time, the hot dog transcended the sandwich category. Quinn believes, sure, it is technically, quote, a sandwich in form and construction, but it does deserve to be recognized in a sandwich category all on its own. And that is exactly right. A hot dog is a hot dog is a hot dog. All right, sandwich or not, Mithenol and Quinn both agree on one thing. Now listen, guys, they agree on one thing. Ketchup has no place on a hot dog. How many of you agree with that? Ketchup has no place on a hot dog. Oh my goodness, how can you not eat a hot dog without ketchup? Especially when it's hot dog works night. You gotta have the mustard, the onions, the ketchup, the pickle relish. Oh, and I'll tell you, I make the best pickle relish out of Famous Dave's Sweet Hot Pickles. Oh, it's the best relish you'll ever taste. and I love putting that relish on my hot dog. And that is the works hot dog for us, and we have it with French fries. No, 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 no. Ketchup must go on a hot dog. I disagree with them on that one. I won't even have it in the store. I kick people out if they ask me for ketchup, he said somewhat jokingly. Yeah, I bet he does. I bet you he tells them, sorry, no ketchup here, no ketchup. Somebody tell me no ketchup. Oh, there's Tiffany. Hi, hun, how you feeling? We were just excusing you because you were in the hospital. Did they let you go home? Let us know. I'll be so happy if they let you go home today. Uh-oh. Yeah, you might be. Are you home or are you still in the hospital? Yay, they let you go today. Yep, that happens with surgeries. If it's not a major surgery, they will send you home. But, Tiffany, Sacred's eating chocolate just for you. Oh, I'm so glad. I did thank everyone for their prayers, hon. I already thanked everybody and everything, so it's so good to see you today in our last Hear Me Out. Good for you, Missy. All right. According to Quinn, he said the best way to eat a hot dog is on a potato bun with mustard, sauerkraut, and onions. Okay, I do like that. I agree. Potato buns are awesome. How many of you have ever eaten a potato bun? They really, really are good. Good buns for hot dogs. They said as long as I wasn't nauseous, I could go. I didn't get nauseous. Oh, no. Well, yeah, because you were up moving around, hon, so give it some time. You'll be home soon. Just give it time and rest. Mother Spark said that would be good. Yep. Sacred's never tried a potato bun. Tiffany loves potato buns. Oh, my goodness. I do, too. I think hot dogs are really good on potato buns. And so, guys, the great sandwich debate won't likely be settled anytime soon, or maybe even ever. But the hot dog's place in history is undisputed. What started as a humble street food designed for busy New Yorkers became a national icon in a league all its own. You guys didn't know that hot dogs became an icon in a league of his own. And that is why I chose favorite things to put on a hot dog, because you can do so much with a hot dog. So much. And to Quinn, he is every bit deserving as the stature. So yes, I agree with him on everything but the ketchup. You gotta have ketchup on a hot dog. All right, guys, we're gonna put up the number 2 winning comment. Number 2 winning comment. Tell me if you recognize it. I don't really like hot dogs, especially if they say natural casing. Okay, that's a recipe for disaster in my brain and my tummy. LOL. What a cute comment. Does anybody recognize that comment? Whose comment is that? My Mother Spark, I could see that. I love cutting up my hot dogs. Oh yeah, I love them in baked beans. And Tiffany Taylor said, that's mine. Yes, it is. Number 2 comment goes to Tiffany Taylor with her cute little disaster in her tummy and in her brain. Give her a big hand, everyone, and she even got to come in. How awesome is that? My mother Spark said I changed my I changed my answer. It was Tiffany. Awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome sauce. All right, guys, we have another mini trivia. 5 trivia questions. Let's see how much you were paying attention. 5 trivia questions. And here we go. Number 1. What is a hot dog known as? A frankfurter, B, a pizza pan, or C, a corn dog? What is a hot dog also known for? A frankfurter, B, a pizza pan, or C, a corn dog? And we have a couple of A's coming in. All right, let's see the others. Can you answer A, B, or C? We have another A popping on in. Queenie Bees and babies and stuff. Hello, hello. She is in the house. How are you doing, girl? It's good to see you make it. Queenie Bees, babies, and stuff. We're just on trivia number 1, Queen Bee. What is a hot dog known as? A frankfurter, B, a pizza pan, or C, a corn dog? Go ahead, we'll let Queen Bee put her answer in. And we had a lot of A's. Give yourselves a hand. Yes, frankfurter. All right, number 2. Why is it called a hot dog? A, because sausages were the favorite food of dogs. B, because it looks like a dog. Or C, because they were suspicious that dog meat is used to make the sausages. Why is it called a hot dog? Because sausages were the favorite food of dogs. B, because it looks like a dog. Or C, because they were suspicious that dog meat was used to make the sausages. And let's see. A again is because sausages were the favorite food of dogs. Queenie said she's guessing C, and Sacred said C. All right, we have a B and an A and a B and a B. And guess what, guys? It is C. Because they were suspicious that dog meat is used to make the sausages. Yes, that was a guessing one. Congratulations for you that guessed the letter C. All right, number 3. Yeah, that's what I say, gross. Number 3, which country turned a hot dog into a popular meal? A, Mexico, B, the USA, or C, Canada? Which country turned the hot dog into a popular meal? A, Mexico, B, the USA, or C, Canada? Go ahead and put your letter in. A, Mexico, B, the USA, or C, Canada? And we have quite a few B's. Jen's new channel gets to answer now. B. Tiffany, C. My mother Spark, B. All right, we have a lot of B's coming in. And if you guessed B, you are correct. Which country turned the hot dog into a popular meal? The USA. Yes. All right. Sacred said, oh, I missed it. Yes, you did. All right. Number 4. Hot dogs can cause bad effects in A, health, B, social skills, or C, intelligence. Hot dogs can cause bad effects in A, health, B, social skills, or C, intelligence? Go ahead and write your answer. What's it gonna be? We have some A's creeping into the house. Yes. All right, let's see. Tiffany said she was testing everyone. All right, we have a bunch of A's. All right. And if you said A, you are 100% correct. Hot dogs can cause bad effects in your health. And they do. See, that's another reason I eat all beef, guys, because it can mess with your health. So here we go. Number 5. Which part of the USA was the first to make hot dogs popular? A, the Midwest, B, the East Coast, or C, the West Coast? Which part of the USA was the first to make hot dogs popular? A, the Midwest, B, the East Coast, or C, the West Coast? Write your letters in. Jen's coming in with a C. Tiffany Taylor with a B. Mother Spark, a B. And Sacred Emotion says whichever one is New York, LOL. All right. If you said B, you are correct. Which part of the USA was the first to make hot dogs popular? The East Coast. And Paula came in with a C. It is B, the East Coast. And instead of saying popular, I almost said popular or something like that. I almost mispronounced that. Oh, that was fun. 2 trivias. 2 trivias. Those were a lot of fun, guys. And I like to keep them short. Now, here is another part of my homework that I did, my investigation, guys. According to mentalfloss.com, the hot dog's true origins are a mystery. Essentially, hot dogs are a modern-day twist on the humble sausage, a food that has some seriously ancient roots. Sausages were mentioned in Homer's The Odyssey, and Emperor Nero chef's Gallius, I think that's how it's pronounced, is said to have prepared them for his ruler. How awesome is that? Yes. New York is the East Coast. It sure is. Yep. It is the East Coast. Thank you, Sparky. Woo! Centuries later, someone got an idea to put the meaty treats on buns. But who? Do you guys remember who? I remember who. It starts with an F. To this day, several conflicting claims exist. According to the Australian city of Vienna, 2 Austro-Hungarian immigrants, Emil Rachel and Sam Lanity, invented the hot dog in their fair town. When the 2 men left Europe for Chicago, they took the recipe with them and sold hot dogs in the 1893 World's Fair. Later, Rachel and Lanity found a famous beef production company that is still churning out the hot dogs today. How awesome is that? Queen Bee says, Frankenstein. Okay, we're getting Franken and Stein in here. All right, guys, is there a right or a wrong way to eat a hot dog? What do you think? Is there a right way or a wrong way to eat a hot dog? Yes or no? Enjoy dousing your hot dog with ketchup. There's that ketchup again. All right, we have no and a yes and a no. Oh, come on, Tiffany. There is no wrong way to eat that lovely hot dog. dousing your hot dog with ketchup, or eating it with a knife and a fork. According to One American Meat Trade Association's official etiquette guide for eating a hot dog, yes, this actually exists. Oh my gosh, Tiffany was right. It does exist. It's tacky to top your Frank with the red sauce if you are over 18 years old. What the heck does that got to do with it? Really? Why can't, you mean, is ketchup forbidden for adults? I don't get that. And it is pretentious to consume your hot dog with utensils. Oh no, I am not going to pick up my chili dog with my bare hands and try to eat it. What a mess. I'm going to take my knife and my fork and eat it properly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she eats the hot dogs raw. Paula Widener. Ew, I wouldn't eat them raw. Jen says she likes them anyway. I do too. There are some other no-nos though. Placing the dog on a fancy bun like sun-dried tomatoes or basil and serving it on anything fancier than a paper plate or everyday dishes, a few dudes eat every part of the hot dog, including the leftover bun bites. Pair it with a simple drink and sides and lick off any condiments that you find on your fingers. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, did you know that mustard is the most popular hot dog topping? But ketchup does come in a close second. Oh, I bet you they're cringing in their shoes knowing that ketchup comes in as a close second. But mustard is the most popular topping. How many of you would choose mustard over ketchup? I wouldn't. Ketchup first. I would choose ketchup first over mustard. Jen's channel said she knew that. Oh, cool. That I just can't get over that. Mustard number one and ketchup is a close second. And Jen says I would. Tiffany said she would. Yep, because in Germany, mustard is on. You know, that's true. Mustard, I love mustard. Don't get me wrong, but ketchup would come first. If I had to choose, or I was rationed, and I can only choose one, it would be ketchup over mustard every time. Even though it is, gosh, for adults to eat ketchup on a hot dog, the verboten condiment is still a popular topping. According to one 2014 survey, 71% of Americans said that they like to garnish their hot dogs with mustard. So yeah, mustard was chosen first. However, an overwhelming 52% of the respondents said they preferred to smother their dogs with the flavorful tomato sauce. All right, see? That's that ketchup. Yay for ketchup. Yes, that makes me happy. I'll go with that any day. Any day, any day. All right, guys. Hot dogs have been sent to space. Yes, we had talked about that a little earlier. Believe it or not, astronauts on the Apollo 7 mission in 1968 didn't really like the freeze-dried ice cream they were to be served in space. The food was removed from the space program and eventually found a home in the museum gift shops. However, one classic meal item that later crew members, including those on the Apollo 11, actually enjoyed the hot dogs. How awesome is that? They actually enjoyed the freeze-dried hot dogs. I'll bet you even the freeze-dried hot dogs are good, guys. I do like sauerkraut on mine. Sauerkraut and mustard. They go hand in hand. My mustard, my sauerkraut night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Americans eat and buy a lot of hot dogs. If you like your food with a side of math, then here are some fascinating hot dog statistics. On July 4th, Americans will enjoy 100, now listen to this, guys, 150 million hot dogs on July 4th. That just blows my mind. Between Memorial Day and Labor Day, Americans will eat a staggering 7 billion hot dogs. Wow! And also in the poll that was done in 2015, U.S. supermarket customers spent more than, get ready, spent more than $2.5 billion on hot dogs alone. 2.5 billion, guys, on hot dogs alone. Oh my goodness. There was a hot dog, believe it or not, once sold for $169. There was once a hot dog sold for $169. Can you believe that or not? In 2014, the world's most expensive hot dog sold in Seattle, Washington for $169. The cheese bratwurst was smothered in butter, teriyaki grilled onions, maitake mushrooms, wagyu beef, foie gras, shaved black truffles, caviar, and Japanese mayonnaise on a brioche bun. And if you've never had a brioche bun, guys, they are sweet and delicious. Oh my gosh, I love brioche buns. Now, do you believe that? Look at all the stuff, the fancy stuff they put on it, and it's sold for $169. A competitive eater once consumed 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes. How many of you think you could consume 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes? You may think you like hot dogs, but do you like them enough to swallow more than 5 dozen in one sitting? Again, in 2015, a competitive eater broke the world record for hot dog eating when he gulped down 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. 10 minutes, 62 hot dogs. I would hate to have his stomach after that, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And also, did you know that the debate on the classification of the American hot dog seems to be an endless one? It is a sausage roll. No, it's a sandwich. Does it belong on a sandwich menu? What is a hot dog? Since the question first gained traction on the internet almost a decade ago, just about every argument imaginable has been made on the categorization of the quintessential summer food. Some have dubbed it a taco even. Others insist it's a roll. But the conversation on whether or not it's a sandwich appears to be no closer to the resolution than when it first started. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lay back, Mama Eric's. Okay. All right, honey. Be safe, and I'll talk to you later this evening. Just rest. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, love. All right. Can you imagine that, guys? A debate over a hot dog? Well, I'll tell you what. According to Claire Beller, she says, let's settle it. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Just about every argument imaginable has been made on the categorization of the hot dog. The history of the hot dog, however, reveals a different answer. It is safe to say, though, that the hot dog is definitely not a taco, as in the definition of a taco refers specifically to the Mexican dish consisting of filled corn or flour tortillas. But things get a little more murky when it comes to sandwiches. According to the Merriam-Webster, a sandwich is 2 or more slices of bread or a split roll having a filling in between. By that definition, hot dogs seem to qualify as a sandwich. Many people argue, though, that while the hot dog technically fits the dictionary's definition of a sandwich, it is simply not a sandwich. It is its own thing entirely. How many agree with that? Is it its own thing entirely? I'm sorry, but please don't put hot dogs in tacos. That's exactly right. Hot dogs and tacos are. But I'll tell you what. They are two different. But I'll tell you what, Queenie Bee. When we have our taco dog night, I'll tell you what. The only reason we call it that is because we put the beef dog, the sharp cheddar cheese, the tomatoes, the lettuce, taco sauce, which is usually medium hot sauce, and of course, let's see, we got the cheese, the tomatoes, we put the lettuce, we have, so we just call it a taco dog, but we know darn well it's still a hot dog. Tacos and hot dogs do not belong in the same category. So guys, I don't think they will ever settle whether it is a sandwich or in a character all on its own. If I had a choice, I would take a taco. Well, you know what? Me too. I love tacos and quesadillas, and I love making taco salad. One of my favorites, taco salad. I love taco salads. I could eat those all the time. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and choose. We have our honorary winner number 3. Can you tell me who said it? It is amazing, hot dog, to me. When I have all that stuff on it, it's good for my tummy. Who said it? All right, we're going to give this person a big hand. Our honorary comment number 3. Oh my goodness, I need one more magnet. Here we go. I need one more magnet. Who said it? My daughter made tacos. Oh, I love tacos. And that comment was Paula Widener. Paula Widener, 1986. Our honorary number 3 comment. Congratulations, Paula. All right. We have Sacred Emotions, number 1. Tiffany Taylor, number 2. And Paula Widener, honorary number 3. All right, guys, we're going to go live Thursday. We are going to do that drawing then, and we are going to talk about some things on that live for our Hear Me Out. I want to thank each and every one of you that played. I will be doing the calculations of how many you actually were in through the live comments and whether you won first, second, and third. But even if you're not on the board, guys, if you were here 4 times out of 6 playing along, even though your comment wasn't up there, you still will be in the drawing. You never know how I'm going to twist a game. So make sure you come along and play, whether you get a comment on the board. Hold on, guys. Oh, I thought that was a call coming in. Whether you play or not, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing the research, guys, It was awesome, crazy fun doing all the researches on the things we did, the fun trivias, and I am sure looking forward to that. A Time to Remember. You talk about a fun trivia game. A Time to Remember is going to be an awesome trivia game, and you get to make a time capsule, and I will go in depth with that on Thursday too and show you my time capsule. Make sure you've been working on your time capsule, guys. It is going to be so much fun. Twister, now that's a game. No, I think that would destroy my back. All right, guys, thank you for playing. Hear me out, and I will see you Thursday in another game.